Let's start with priming. Why don't you prime? Honestly, there are some girls that, like, I went to this, I won't name where, but I went to get my makeup done somewhere, and they were just going to put the foundation on my face. And I said, well, hold on a second. Where are you going with that brush? And do you exist? Because if you existed, then you knew that you have to prime before you put foundation on. Okay, so I don't usually like MAC products at all, but one thing I do really love is their strobe cream. It's like the one thing that I will splurge on there. It isn't necessarily a primer, but I like to use it as one. It gives a kind of highlighting effect, so that's why I like it. I'm really into illuminating skin. I'm not so much into matte skin. Very gentle, guys. I don't know if it's because my mom's Persian, but like when I see girls on their tutorials going like this, it freaks me out. Freaks me out, stresses me out. So that's step one of priming, but that's not all. Then I actually go in with an actual primer. I use Stila as one step. It's pretty good. It's a color correcting type of primer. It has like 3 different colors in there: green, purple, and a kind of pinkish color. So it mixes it all together to color correct your entire face, and it primes at the same time. So I think that's kind of cool. Okay. You get much better control dabbing things into your skin than you do when you swivel them around. Okay, so for foundation now, Kat Von D, I love her. It's a little dry, but the coverage is amazing. So because it's dry, you have to be super quick. Like, it's like a race every time. It dries up fast. That's the reason it has such good coverage, because it dries up and mattifies really quickly. So when I put it on one side of my face, I just start dabbing right away. And that's why I like to do section by section. This side, that side, chin, forehead, nose at the end. And if you dab your foundation, you get a lot better control than if you swivel it around. Particularly with Kat Von D's, dabbing is probably the best technique for her foundation. Now we have to set this liquid foundation. What do you mean when people say, like, I'm not going to set my foundation with powder foundation? What do you mean? You're just going to let the liquid stay on your face without the solid? Is that what you're trying to? I don't get it. Next, we're going to set Kat Von D liquid foundation with Kat Von D solid foundation. I love every foundation she has, even the powder one. You guys, I sometimes just prime my face a lot and hydrate it a lot, and then I just use this on top. It's just as good coverage as the liquid foundation itself. Love patting the makeup in to my skin. Way better control that way. I actually just do Laura Mercier's Secret Brightening Powder, and I just layer that underneath my eyes. It's not a concealer in of itself. It's more of a highlighter, but I feel like it kind of conceals. Like, it kind of gets rid of dark circles. Have you guys noticed, like, a lot of people are like doing this all the time under their eye and over their eye and under their eye and over their eye, and they're so harsh. Biological aging, skincare. Does that mean anything to you? And then I like to go down the nose too, just a little bit. Okay, chin. Cupid's bow up the nose, and the final bit right up here. After highlight is contour, the dark part. Okay, I really don't even know of this brand. I have never heard about it here, but my mom went to England last summer and came back and she got this as a gift. It's called Autograph. I honestly have never seen it sold anywhere here. It's probably big over there, but it's amazing. I lied to my mom. I was like, این چیه؟ این که به درد تو که نمیخوره. ببین چقدر رنگاش زشتن. I totally lied. Look how gorgeous, you guys. Ooh. Highlighter, blush, contour shade. Oh my god. My poor mom, she'd be reeling missing out. We're gonna go in with this contour shade. You guys, it's so powerful. Look, count with me. 1, 2, 3. I literally did not even press my brush into my skin, and look how much it showed up. And then you always want to blend up. When you draw the line here, you don't even think to go down anymore. You draw the line, that's it. There's no turning back and there's no crossing. Temples as well, forehead. If you have a bigger forehead, you want to bring the contour shade down more than somebody who has a smaller forehead. Chin. God, my hair is starting to look crazy. Let's blend it a little bit. You guys are freaking out, so dramatic. Relax. I take a stippling brush, a clean one, nothing on it, no product. Okay, let me clean it a little bit. And I just blend, like all over my face. And this way I'm blending the highlighted areas, I'm blending the contoured areas together so it looks a little bit more natural. I mean, honestly, why do people want to pay money to be natural? I'm so confused. Like, why would you buy makeup to be natural? It literally boggles my mind. So you're going to spend money to look the same. Okay, that's fine. I have spent so much time trying to find the perfect nose contouring brush because I feel like no matter what brush I use, I just can't get into that crevice, you know? Like I can't get that perfect line. Honestly, hands down, the best way to contour your nose is with any eyeshadow crease brush. And I'm going to draw 2 lines down my nose. The best guide is to like find where your eyebrow is and then drag it in like that. Slice your nose in half as well at this angle. Okay, and just go over it a couple more times. So I have a serious problem with people who, and this has happened before, they contour their nose and then they come up to me, they're like, oh my gosh, I contoured tonight. What do you think? And I'm just like, it looks like 2 train tracks. Like it looks like 2 trains are gonna come like any second running down your nose. You go in with a clean stippling brush, you guys, and you blend. So it doesn't look like 2 trains are gonna come traveling down your nose. I'm not trying to endorse Kat Von D, but honestly, like a lot of her products are here. So I love her blush. Her blush is rather new. She kind of just came out with it. This one is Bonnie and Clyde. I love it. So pretty. And now we get to do the highlight. Hey, guess what I'm going to use? Yeah, I'm going to use Moonchild. I kind of freaked out my last like 500 videos over Moonchild, so I'm really just going to try to hold it together today. That is so pigmented. Boy. I mean, I probably put too much, but honestly, just look at that. Look. The best part is, honestly, when you go down the nose. Oh my God, and the Cupid's bow. Let's use Stila. Let's see. Stresses me out. I already feel like I'm gonna nope, I already feel like I'm messing up. Yeah, this is a good pencil. I'm so nervous. I can't breathe. You need to set whatever you do. So if I put pencil on my brows, I'm going to set it with a wax. And if you don't do that, then you don't exist. Let's set it with Benefit's Cabral. This one's new for me. I just want to test it out. So it's cute. It's like a castle. It's like a castle, and then the brush comes off of the tip like that. Okay, let's set with the wax. Not bad. So now that we did the brows and we drew them in with a pencil and then we set them, okay, you got to set your stuff. Now we're going to highlight them because it just gives the whole brow a lifting effect. You know what I mean? So I use Anastasia's brow highlighting pen, and I just draw a thick line under each brow. Okay, an 880 brush, bitty brush like this. Okay, and you blend underneath the brow. It gives it a lifting effect. We will start by priming our eyelids with Painterly Max Paint Pot, and I just like to use my finger. Just got a new palette I'm super excited about. It's Becca, and I'm really into nudes these days. Like, as my age goes up, you know, I'm not too much into the crazy colors, and it's all about the nudes. So look at how beautiful that is. It's basically an ombre nude palette. So it starts with a really light shade, ends with a really dark shade. They're all nude, they're all matte, and you build it up. Let's go ahead and let me just go ahead. I'm going to use a flat brush, and I am going to dip it into the first color here, okay? And I'm just going to put that all over my eye. Like, this is the lid, the crease, and the brow bone, all of it. Now I'm going to take this shade and I'm going to put it just on my lid. Wow, they blend really nicely. It's like seamless blend. Okay, the third color I'm going to put into the crease. I like to use circular motions back and forth. Like, I don't use just one motion for the crease. Just circular, back and forth, circular again. Deep into the crease, meaning the crease only. I'm going to take this fourth color, 1, 2, 3, 4. I will say these colors really blend nicely. Oh my gosh. Deep into the crease first, and then you can blend up into the transition shade, which was the color we did before. Now for the final part, okay, we're gonna go into the V of the eye, the outer V. I'm gonna use this MAC brush. It's a pointy brush, and we're gonna go in with that very last shade, the darkest of the dark. And I kind of like to take it halfway into the crease too. I like to take a big fluffy brush. I'll use this Sigma brush. This has absolutely no product on it. And I just blend the whole eye. Even though I did all matte colors, I love for the inner corner highlight to be shimmery. So I use Stila's Kitten, which is like a foil type of eyeshadow. It's super pigmented. From the inner tear duct. Right here, flat definer brush. I'm going to go back into the Becca palette, and I'm going to take the last two darkest colors and I'm going to blend that underneath my eye. And I like to take it pretty far down because this tricks people to thinking you have bigger eyes. Sorry. For eyeliner, I'm just going to use Revlon. Revlon's pretty good with the eyeliner because it has such a fine tip, which makes drawing the line so much easier. Okay. I'm sorry, I pull my eye taut, so what are you going to do about it? Okay, so we're going to draw a line. Huh. I actually really like Revlon's eyeliner. Draw the wing. I love Tarte's Curler, particularly for eyelashes that run pretty straight like mine. The edges of this eyelash curler are not very curved, so I think for people like me who have straight eyelashes, I think this curler works the best. L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara, just a very, very light coat, just so that way our real lashes blend with our fake ones. You can't tell where it ends and where it starts. We're going to use MAC lashes. These are number 3s. And I don't particularly like duo lash glue. I just am so over using white glue. I've never liked it. I know some of them clear dry, but honestly, I just have always preferred black glue because it blends into my eyeliner and it makes it easier to handle. My biggest fear is a lash flying from the corner of my eye. Tell me you haven't seen that before and you look at someone and you actually feel so heartbroken for them. And that one flap right there, I feel so bad for that. Tweezers, lash, go ahead and stick those tweezers onto the middle of the lash. Do one final blow and place. I literally mean place. Like that. Place it onto your eye and then maneuver it with the tweezers. And I actually like to take a Q-tip and push down all the way through. Push, 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 push. The mistake you can make at this point is not remembering to take this little piece of glue with your tweezers and to pack it into your makeup bag that you take with yourself when you go out. Because if you so much as get a flying lash right there in the inner corner, your life's over. Your life's over. You lose your credibility. Nobody cares about you anymore. Now that we did our lashes, we need to definitely go back over them with our eyeliner, our liquid eyeliner, because there's a bunch of white glue everywhere. Okay, good. White glue gone. So I just quickly did my hair, bunch of loose curls, teased it a little bit because I'm running so late. So we do the bottom lashes, then we're gonna add some liner. I love to go in with a totally, not white, okay, and the reason I don't use white pencil for the waterline is because it makes me look sick. I mean, I used to like it because, I mean, generally the concept is that white opens the eye up. I get that if you do it in the waterline. But for me, I actually find that cream looks a lot better. And then in the waterline, I'm just going to put this NYX Wonder Pencil, which is ultimately a cream off-white color. Look at that. Let's quickly finish the look with the lips. Lips, 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 lips. We line our lips and we kind of fill in our lips with that same liner. just for a better blending effect. So this is from Too Faced. It's their new line of melted lipsticks. I did try this at Ulta. I'm not gonna lie, it's drying, but honestly, any liquid lipstick is gonna be drying. You just have to get over it. Just really moisturize your lips with chapstick before you do this. Oh my god, it's like actually black. I've never owned a shade this color before. Oh my god, I'm really freaking out right now. Okay, we're here and we are dark. Okay, but I'm not gonna keep it that dark. Let's be real. I'm not gonna leave the house like this. So I'm gonna take Pure Hollywood, which is actually a shade from Anastasia. And that just gives for a really cool, like, gray, black, purplish tone. I really like it. Here's the eyeshadow taken from Becca's beautiful nude ombre palette and MAC eyelashes.